Hello guys, welcome to the JavaScript tutorial. Previously we have discussed about array part 1. In this session we have discussed all the below methods. Today we'll discuss about the remaining array methods with the examples. Now we'll discuss about filter method. In the filter method I'll use one callback function. So what is callback function? When we pass a function expression as an argument to another function is called callback function. I have discussed this callback function in previous function tutorial. Please check it out. And inside the callback function, I'll just put one condition. Okay, like item. I'm putting one condition. Return item greater than 3. The filter will create a new array of all values which return true from the condition. Let's see the new array. I'll just console this new array. Path. So in here I'm checking return the item whose value is greater than 3. So 5, 9, 10 is greater than 3. That's why it's giving me 5, 9, 10. So it's filtering out based on these conditions. That's all. But if the array is empty, then the callback function will be not invoked. Let's check. Console.log site. See, it's not invoked. It is giving me empty array. Now I'll discuss about map. The map method also call a callback function, and the callback function runs on every element of the array and return a new array from the result. So if the array is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and I want each element of the array should be multiplied by 2, what will be the output here? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, right? Array dot map function. Whatever the item I'm getting, I'll just multiply by 2. Then it will just give me a new array, right? New array. See, it's giving me the same 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. But whenever we don't return anything from the map callback, then it will return undefined. Okay. See, now we'll discuss about the flat method. So the flat method creates a new array with all the elements of the sub array which is concatenated in that array. Means, so I'm just declaring an array 1, 2, 3, then I'm just inserting one sub array 5, 6, 7. Okay, if I use flat method here, so it's basically creates a new array with all the elements of the sub array which is concatenated in this array 1. It helps to recursively up to a specified depth in here we'll declare the depth. If I'll give depth 1, that means C let new array to this. So it's including the own elements and it's including the elements of the subarray also. Okay, but in here if I give something like 8, 9, 12, then see what happened. See, it's not flattened totally, right? So for that we have to give 2. But if we don't know the depth, then we can give the infinity. Okay, so if we don't give anything inside the flat, then it's by default helps to recursively up to 1 depth. So we got it right. When we don't know the depth, then we have to provide the infinity. If we know the depth, then we can provide the how much depth we can give, so that we'll get all the elements in a single array, not like the sub array will be included in the array. Now we'll discuss about the flat map. The flat map is basically it's a combination of flat and map. To flatten the result, we can use flat method on the result of the map method. So I'll take one example. Let array 2, here I'm giving away, then giving curly. Okay, let's create map this array 2. And here I'm giving a, so return a dot split. Okay, split means it will just split the string in a single word. Okay, now if I'll print m, see what happened. So it's giving this sub array with this, and then this also sub array. So now I'm getting the sub array, right? So to flatten this array, we can use the flat map method. Let m1 dot array 2 dot flat map shall give a, then return a dot split. See, it's flatten the array, right? Now I'm getting all the elements. So now we'll discuss about reduce method. The reduce method runs a reduce callback function, obviously. Then this callback function runs on all the elements and accumulate into a single value. इसका काम यही है, ठीक है? ये हमेशा एक single value को return करते हैं. So every time the return value of the callback function is passed into the callback function and accumulate the result. The final value of the accumulation is the return value of the reduce method. We'll take one example. Array 3, then 1, 2, 3, 5, this. If I want to add all the elements of this array, then simply I can use the reduce method and return the accumulative result from this array. Like, uh, on the current value. Now we can see the result. This is giving 15. That's right. So what is happening here? An accumulated will be initialized with the by default the array's first index value means 1. So 1 plus 2. Then this 3 will be stored into the in the accumulated value. So 3 plus 3 means 6. Then 6 will be stored into the accumulated value. 6 plus 4 then 10. So in that way it will give the final value of the accumulated and it will return that result. And in the reduce method it takes basically two arguments. One argument is the reduce callback function and another argument is a optional argument, that is like optional initial value. If I give optional initial value 1, that means it's a initializing the previous value to array's first value. Okay, that means the 1 will be stored into the accumulated. Okay, then again it will add 1 plus 1 like that. That's why it's coming 16. But if you give 0, that means 0 plus 1, then 1 will be stored into echo, then 1 plus 2 3. In that way now I'll get 15. Okay, now we'll discuss about every method. So every method also have a callback function and the callback function runs on every element of the array until it returns a false. We can see with some examples. Let So I'll just check in this array each and every element is greater than 2. Let's see, array 3 dot every return item. So this is the callback function. This callback function will run on each and every element and it will stop when it sees any false from the result. Okay, first it will check the 1 is greater than 2. No, initially it will be stopped and it will return false. Yeah, yeah. See, it's true. Means each and every element of this array is greater than 0. That's why it's giving me true. That's all. Now we'll discuss about the join method. All the elements of the array joined in a single string. If any element is undefined or null, then it will convert it to an empty string. Let's see with some examples. Let result 3. See, it is giving me a string. If I want to join by a space, then I can give the space, and it is giving me with the space a string. If I give something undefined here, like undefined, then what will happen? See, it's giving me an empty string. That's why it's creating a space here. So that's all, guys. We'll see in the next session. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe.